Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to another episode of Undercover ET UK, and we have got loads to get on with. Thank you so much for all your views, all your comments, all your questions. I am so stacked with stuff to do. It's unreal. Robert, a custodian file alone, is inundating me with stuff. I haven't even got round to it. I'm going to try and get round to going through some of it today. I've got more stuff coming in from MB, and by the way, on the last video, and this was my bad, I said MB was in Belfast, Maine, and I'll tell you why I assumed that, and this is why we should never assume, folks. MB is in an email chat group with myself and a few others, and the others are in the US, so I just assumed when she said Belfast, I thought it'd be Belfast, Maine, but it's not. It's Belfast, UK, which is, it's great for me. I'm in the UK, so that's just closer to home, and that's kind of what we want on the channel. We want more of the stuff in the UK, hence Undercover ET UK. But I do want to show evidence all around the world, because it just proves what we're trying to prove to the locals here, is that these things are real and that they're all over the place. So all corners of the world, honestly, I accept all evidence as long as it's good. And so yeah, I've got 3 videos I want to show you. We're going to get into them right now. And we're going to start off with custodian file. So this was sent in sometime, was it, I know with the Americans you have it the other way round, so you put 10/7, and that would normally mean this month, the 7th of this month, 2024. In the UK we have it the other way round, buddy, so if you'd sent me this in the UK, I would have gone, oh okay, it was taken on the 10th of July. Maybe, maybe not. Please clarify in the comments, bud. So this is Alamitos, California, and I think this is a cracker. This is a cracking little compilation of the sightings that's happened in the same place. So, yeah, take a look, folks. Anything that you see zooming past this plane right now is going to be a Dragon UAP. Not that, that's a bird, but this one isn't. But we're going to get back to that footage in a second, guys. That is seriously awesome. And I've got so much to go through, honestly. I've got so much to go through, but I do try and prioritise the videos that have never been seen before, and the ones that come in directly from the public. So I will get through them, I will, I promise. That was amazing, mate. That was absolutely amazing. And for anyone that was like, well, it's just a bunch of dots going through the sky, Rob, it's not really much. Just have another look, folks. Have another look. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll even get a screen snippet of one, and then we'll do an AI enhancement. Just to see if we can get an... Oh, see, that's a nice one. That's a nice big one, isn't it? Or is that a fly? Is that a fly, or is that... That's our UAP. Whee! That's good, isn't it? I didn't even notice that. I was too busy looking for the mini one at the back. So, apologies if you can hear what sounds like a fan going off. My computer's just decided it's woken up. Yeah, that's a UAP, right? Well, we're going to get into it, folks. Looks pretty good to me, buddy. Looks pretty good to me. Do I need to zoom in on that anymore? Is it just going to get fuzzy with me? Let's see. It's quite defined there in the middle. We might get something good out of this. Now, I know not everyone's a fan of doing this, but, you know, it's at the end of the day, we've seen the footage, it's there. That's another one, by the way, of MB, so I'm going to show you that shortly. We've got the image, it's there. Why not play around with it? Just see if we can make it a bit clearer. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, we have to say it's not a real image, but at the same time, we can say it's a good depiction of what we're seeing in the real footage. So, yeah. Look at that, folks. Look at that for a bug. That's pretty cool, eh? And yeah, I mean, it tries to build it tries to well, I'll show you again. Look, you can see here, folks, we just zoom right in. It's got this like plasma jet going around it, and you can see it clearly. It's got a haze around it. A, it's moving very fast, and B, it has this plasma jet coming off of it, or what looks like a plasma jet. So the AI will try and pick that up and just try and put a circle around it. Plus, it will put a circle around the defined bit as well. So that's what we're seeing here, folks. Look, defined bit, and then it's just completing the image that this haze is making. It's not quite done it here, but it has done it here. Yeah. And that's it. That's all it's doing, folks. So you know, you have to take it with a little pinch of salt, but at the same time, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, mate. And yeah, I honestly, if I didn't go back and slow that down, I may not have picked up on that one. It just so happens so fast, doesn't it? And you just think, because it's so big and it's just right in front of the lens, you think it's a bug. Check these out. Ready? Oh, bird. This one that comes across now. It's super quick. Super quick. Here it comes. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Again, it's very similar to the bug we just saw, isn't it? It's bit blurrier, but that's alright. We'll work with it. Looks like it's got a bit of a dome on it, but it's still that same shape. You see? It's still that same shape. And we won't do it on all of them, but oh. And folks, there are many different ways we can sort of get the image clearer first. It takes a little bit of work, but there are different ways. So if you've got any images that you want to send in to me, feel free to get in contact, or jump on the Facebook page and share it, and I'll see what I can do. Look at that. Now, this is really why I call them the hockey puck UAPs. Look at that. Cracking, isn't it? Cracking. And we're seeing it all too often, folks. All too often. And honestly, Robert's got loads of evidence. I've got loads. It's stacking up all over the place. It's stacking up all over the place. For anyone who didn't see that one quickly, this is the one I really wanted to do an AI enhance on, and we're going to see the next video in a minute. It's slowed down, and I'll be able to get a better, clearer shot. I'll be able to pick the one I want. Oh, wow! Look at that, folks. Look at that. I could be here all day, couldn't I? Really, doing this. It really is cracking, just cracking evidence, really. Now, eventually I will cut all this out and you won't see me doing this part. I'll just have them all pre-done. But I'd like to show people at the moment what I'm doing, because I'm trying to get people to learn. You know, if they're stuck and they're like, oh, I don't know what that is, and they want to distinguish what it is, you can either send it in to me, or you can do this yourself, folks. And don't get me wrong, it is a job. It feels like a job sometimes doing this, constant. Well, that really does look like a hat, doesn't it? But obviously this is just a haze, so it's just picking up the image as we're seeing it, this defined line. And yeah, you can see it's defined right there, and then it's picking up the haze. Really cool, man, really cool. And just see if there's any, because this is such a cool seems to be just as clear no matter where I'm stopping it. It's not any clearer. I mean, it's epic, absolutely epic. Thank you so much for sending this in, Robert. I've got so much that you've sent to me as well in the past. This is just something you sent recently. I've got so much to go through, but I say once the public evidence comes in, I always work that first, and then I'll come back to it. But I'll never forget about it, buddy. Okay, so that's the compilation, and I'm just pulled out a single video which Robert sent down to me in slow-mo, and it was this one here. It's labelled up too close. It really is too close. Look at that. Look how close it is. And look, folks, everyone says, why are the photos fuzzy? You can see that we've got this tree in good focus here. Okay, the cameraman's got this tree in good focus. He's looking for the F-16. I think there's an F-16. It's a fighter jet. And then this thing just zooms past. And A, it's never going to be looking great because it is zooming past. And B, they radiate some sort of force field or some sort of distortion field. It's impossible to get a good capture, even if they come right at the camera, folks. Unless they drop that force field. It's incredibly tough. Incredibly tough. And it just looks like a fish cake in the sky, doesn't it, folks? Look. It's that close. It's probably too fuzzy to get anything decent off it. I don't even need to do a zoom here. I can just save that one and go straight in. I don't know. I don't know. It seriously is a good capture, this one. Let's see what we get. Told you it's really fuzzy, so it didn't even manage to. You can see where the haze is being connected, but the actual object's here. Hockey puck UFO. That's what I have to go with that for now. Yeah. Unbelievable. Thank you for sending those in. Email them in to me, Robert. They're brilliant. Thank you so much, mate. Okay, on to MB. Now, I did a video yesterday of one of MB's, and I got the location wrong. I apologise. It is Belfast, but it's Belfast, Northern Ireland. So, apologies. I'm glad it's closer to home, and now I know that. I know where you are. I feel like we're going to show a lot more in Belfast, Northern Ireland. So, this is the video. And when you sent it, I went through the whole motion. I went, was that an insect? That looks quite big, that. After slowing it down, it's clear it's not. That one. Because I always look for the little dots, you see, because I'm always looking for these Dragon UAP. We're looking for the little dots that are zooming past the planes. I weren't expecting that one, or this one, to be fair. I'm not sure if this was a fly or not. It zips past really quick. But certainly that first one, my God. Really, really good. Really good. So we're going to do the same with this video. What I'm going to actually do, I'm going to change the tone, slow it down, and just see where we go from there. Now, it's quite a relatively smooth running video, but I have played around with it a little bit to try and give us something. So you can see here, I've done it says 150 frames per second, but it was more like 60. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the start. I'm going to change the enhancement, and I think a slightly dark blue hue really pays off on a video like this, and you'll see why. And we're going to slow it down. Let's try 0.5 first. Yeah, so I've just tinted the sky a little bit, because it does show these darker objects a lot better. And I may have to tint it down some more. In fact, we're gonna have to go right to slow mo, folks, because this thing is just ripping off. Excuse me. So you see here, folks, it's exactly what we were seeing with Gavin's clip from Norfolk. Walcott, by the way, not Cromer Pier. It was Walcott. The last video he took was at Cromer Pier, which is about 10 miles down north, up the coast, but he's actually at Walcott. So it doesn't matter. The East Coast, honestly, if you're living on the East Coast, get cameras out. So you can see on this one, folks, this thing is doing exactly the same thing. It's just blinking. Beep, 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 beep. And incredibly fast. And it's never alone. It's got these objects with it as well. And yeah, constant. We've got more objects. This one kind of stays in frame quite a bit. There it is again. It's seriously, what a capture for such a short video. It's a bit like what Gavin did yesterday. Just took the one video and caught so much. Cracking. And I'm going to go over some still shots as well, because I have analysed it and gone through it all, and it's amazing, really, isn't it? Because at the start of the video, and we don't even really see it now, it was really hard for me to find it. But at the start of the video, if you look at where the plane's coming in from, there's actually a UAP here, and look, you see it's very quick, but it does move towards the plane from behind the plane initially. And I honestly, like, I didn't see that straight away when I first looked at it. I did not see that. It took a few minutes for me to go, oh, hang on a minute. And I did send MB the photos over just to show her what I found here. But it appears right at the end of this leaf for a split moment, and then you see it zoop off. It's really difficult because where they're blinking in and out of visual, like 1 minute they're there, and the next minute they're gone. And at that point, they're not anywhere. They are literally out of visual spectrum. And then the next frame, they will appear somewhere else, much further. So, you know, that's where we're at with this, folks. It's hard. It's hard. Cracking. Should we get on to the snippets? Because obviously we've got an AI enhanced image in there or two. So this is the double shot, no AI enhanced. Okay, that's our double shot right there, folks. Really, really cool. I appreciate it's blurry, so I did the AI double shot, and that's what we got, folks. One dot, one saucer. All right, and hey, this dot can probably change into all different shapes and sizes, so in my opinion, 2 UFOs at least in this shot. And if we move on, and this is what I was talking about with the orb actually coming from behind the plane. That was really hard to pick up, honestly. Because it only flickers for a brief moment when it's here, and then you see it sort of up here. It wasn't easy. I'm just showing you as it gets closer to the tree and how hard it is to pick up. You know, it's barely visible in that moment. So, and yeah, I make a point of doing this because I want people to like to see they are coming in from behind the planes. Not always. But generally, they come in from behind the plane, they do what they got to do, and then they start following it for some time. Not sure what they're doing, but they are. They're in full swing. I've shown that one already. Oh, no, this is the hockey puck. Look at that for a stop, folks. Look at that. Should we just should we do our thing, because that's about as clear as we're going to get on that one. Look at the size of it, folks. is MB10? Because I've got a few MBs on there now. Right. Upload. Let's see what it gives us. God, it's like a satellite or something, isn't it? Again, it's just picking up this trail. Really has tried to pull that image together, hasn't it? If you look at this, it's madness. It's pretty close. It's pretty close, folks. If you look at what it's trying to show us, it's pretty good. Obviously no idea what's going on, but it is just trying to define the lines and connect everything together. So, moving on. There's a double shot with the plane in sight, and yeah, obviously I took that and I've shown you the AI of that one. Single shot, and that's that single shot of that hockey puck. And if we go to the AI enhancement, it looks really cool. Actually, it does look really cool. Check that out. Pow. So yeah, I'd say it doesn't even resemble a bug at all, does it? Doesn't even resemble a bug, folks. At least not the single shot. So this is the unedited. Look at that. And that's it, folks. That's all we've got time for today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Belfast, Northern Ireland. You're getting some great captures, MB. Thank you very much. And thank you, Robert, a Custodian File, for sending me these. I've got so much more to do. Analyse. And I know you guys have analysed them already, but I'll always look over them again and see if I can find anything new or anything different. So I'll do that. Folks, if you want to send your evidence in to me, it's Undercover ET UK UFO/UAP evidence. Join the group, introduce yourself, and get uploading. And look, this is the one from Gavin Young from yesterday. Honestly, like everything that's being posted on this group page at the moment, and I appreciate there's not lots of people on there, but everything that's been posted on here at the moment looks pretty cool. And I'm really, really happy with it. Really happy with it. Tic Tac UFO. Let's keep going, folks. Let's keep going. Let's build a community. And let's get the evidence out there, peeps. Let's get it all out there. Thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I do need your support to continue disclosure. I need your videos to keep coming in. We want fresh videos, and that's why it's really cool that you join on the Facebook page as well, because anything that gets uploaded there, chances are it hasn't actually been on the internet before, and that's why we're getting so many different videos coming through on this channel. So thank you so much. Take care of yourselves, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye for now.